Currently, I am running an advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition campaign in person, and I have set the campaign at a city. So the whole campaign is this. It's like a city where parts of it, there's law, some parts are lawless, there's gangs, different thief gangs, and there's politics in that, and there's, the overall politics of what is going on, and then there's politics in sort of like a business area where some of their corruption ties into the thieves, groups, and the thief gangs are, tied into the politicians, so there's a big circle jerk of shit going on. And I am able to get in combat encounters. I'm able to slide in monsters to certain areas of the city because it's lawless and crazy. I'm able to put in like hidden treasure and shit like this. I've designed the entire thing myself, top to bottom. And the players tell me that they are loving the game, they are loving this unique experience where it's not your typical D&D medieval fantasy experience that they were expecting, but here they are in the midst of all this drama, but there's action, there's everything that they expect to find in a D&D game, but just given to them in a different way. I hear a lot of people will want to run pre-made adventures or modules or stuff like this, but I will tell people that I think you should force yourself to have to make your own stuff. Because a lot of people out there have a hard time with it, but I tell them you wouldn't if you actually put this on yourself. Heat to create something, because once you can achieve it, the freedom to be able to make whatever you want whenever you want, like just that complete freedom of you are not dependent at all on the market or modules or anything. Like your mind can create whatever you want whenever you want. You can play any kind of game you want. You can approach the system, the game, any way that you please, and you're not limited to what this is offering. I'm not saying you shouldn't read modules or check out pre-made adventures or super dungeons or even try all of those things. Go ahead and try it all. But at certain points you should take a break from the pre-made stuff and just try to make your own shit and discover that you can. And then you can have whatever unique, experience that you want. And they might say there's a module or a pre-made something out there for everything. Well, you don't always have to depend on the market, even if they have an answer, even if they have a game for everything. Like, are you don't want to be creative at all? Like, you just want to turn your mind off and, there's a game for everything, so I don't have to make anything. I don't have to invest my time in this area. I'm like, how do you think we have so many games? And how do you think we have so many people inspired to make those games? And how do you think the hobby got where it has gotten? Do you think it's gotten here because everyone turned their fucking heads off decades ago? Well, no. We didn't have all these options, but that meant we kept that creative blood, flowing. Now it's, hey, there's a game for everything. Why think? Go get the game. Well, is that good for the hobby? Right? Because what has been good for the hobby is having a lack of shit and then needing to make shit up on your own, and finding out how far your mind can go, and you'll be amazed how far it can go. But if you shut down, you'll get to the point you probably feel like you can't do it to begin with. You can. All right, for now, take care.